It means that I have left my
The
mark.
memories we created on the court are going to stay with me forever.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler, continuing our Meet the 2025 Hall of Famers series this week, joined by Wheeling University volleyball player and 2025 Hall of Fame inductee, Kirstin Hearn. And Kirstin, first of all, congratulations on being selected to the Hall of Fame. Talk about what it means to you to be able to join this group of athletes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. The athletic tradition at Wheeling is pretty major, and especially in volleyball, considering they've also now have a national championship. So it's a huge honor to even be thought of in that conversation with the same as those girls. So it's quite an honor.
And for you, talk a little bit about your journey to Wheeling. How'd you get to Wheeling Jesuit? How'd you hear about it? And talk about how that journey kind of started.
Well, my journey to Wheeling Jesuit went directly through Kim Malinauskas, who we'll meet later. But she was already being recruited by Chad Esposito, who was our coach our freshman year. And he and our assistant, our grad assistant, asked her to kind of, if she had any friends or anybody that she knew that was looking for any kind of an opportunity. And thank goodness she mentioned my name. So that kind of got the ball rolling, and they came and watched me play. And then I just made my way to Wheeling. And I remember on a recruiting visit, the weekend of one of my teammates, Morgan, it was her birthday weekend. So I got to stay in her dorm, even though she wasn't there. And I woke up and I looked out the windows, and it was just absolutely beautiful. Illinois is pretty flat. So I loved the elevation and just seeing, the sun, and it was just a beautiful place to be. And I knew I belonged there. So, and it helped that one of my closest friends was going there as well, but it was a very exciting time.
And throughout your career, you had a ton of success on the court, obviously. You're one of the first All-Americans in program history, and your team's had a lot of success too. Talk about what that was like to kind of be on such a successful team and build on the winning tradition of Wheeling volleyball.
Well, I don't think we had any idea at the time what we were doing. And I've kind of kept up with the program a little bit as much as I can. I'm a teacher and a mom and all the things, so it's been a little difficult, but as I watched, the teams get better and better every year, it is nice to know that I had a little bit of something to do with that, and just increase the success each year I was there. But we were there for each other and with each other. And it really was about our coaches were great. And my teammates, the 4 years, that's what I take away from all of it, is all my teammates and our experiences together and things. So volleyball was obviously the reason we were there, but we came away with a lot more than just that. So.
Currently joined by former Wheeling University volleyball player and 2025 Hall of Fame inductee Kirstin Hearn. And Kirstin, you also mentioned Kim Malinauskas helping you get there. She's also going into this induction class. Talk about what that's like for you to kind of get to go in with one of your teammates.
Oh, that's the best part of it all. She and I, actually, even before we were ever born, her dad was in the band at my parents' wedding, which we found out when we were juniors in high school. But we played club together our junior and senior year. We did not go to the same high school, but we were able to spend a lot of time together, in the club circuit and such. And so when we were able to go out there together, it made everything a little bit smoother, it was a little less intimidating. And we always had someone to drive back and forth with for that 7-hour drive. I'm just really, really grateful. And we still, to this day, we play volleyball once a week, every week throughout the winter together. So it's pretty great.
And talk about some of the lessons you learned here at Wheeling Volleyball that kind of helped you post-graduation in your career as a teacher, as a mom. Talk about some of the lessons you learned that's kind of helped you after Wheeling.
Oh, I would definitely say leadership. I was lucky enough to be captain on the team for a couple of years, and obviously the setter gets involved in pretty much every play. So it was up to me a lot to do, to tell everybody kind of where to go and what to do. Not that I had to do much of that because everybody's pretty much on the same page, but leadership and just the ability to kind of take a step back, take everything in and have a plan going into every situation. So.
And finally, what advice would you give to a current volleyball player who's going out there and trying to continue that tradition that you guys helped build?
Just never stop grinding. Just keep working and include your friends and your teammates in everything that you do. It was really important to us that we were recognized as a team first before anything else. And I think that kind of led everything else that followed along. All of our success was, whether it be individual, but it started as a team. So that was really important to us.
Thanks, Kirstin. Congratulations again on being inducted to the Hall of Fame. Can't wait to see you in October.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
It means that I have left my mark.
Memories we created on the court are going to stay with me forever.